For today's video, I wanted to first announce a meetup at Generation Beauty, and second, tell you 5 different benefits of using dry shampoo. Generation Beauty is huge. There are a whole bunch of brands there. It's at the very end of May on the 30th and 31st, and I wanted to let you know that I will be there at the Cloron booth to demonstrate some fun hair products as well as sharing some tips and tricks. But for today's video, I wanted to talk to you about 5 different benefits of dry shampoo. These are a line of dry shampoos that are pretty much natural, much more natural than a lot of the other brands on the market. And they have different formulations for different hair types. The one that I personally use is for oil control since I do have a very oily scalp, but they also have some for tinted hair. There are dry shampoos out there for normal to regular hair. This one has oat milk in it. Now when it comes to dry shampoos, the main objective is to make it so you don't have to shampoo your hair as much, but there are actually benefits to stimulating your scalp. So the #1 benefit of using dry shampoo is the fact that when you rub it in, you can actually invigorate your scalp, and this promotes hair growth. When you think about it, our hair is dead keratin, and so if we don't take care of it at the root, it's not going to look good down here. The stimulation and the circulation of your scalp does increase blood flow to the area, which will make hair grow faster, stronger, and longer. You want to hold it between 6 and 10 inches away and just spray this on. Kind of focus on the crown or anywhere that your hair particularly gets oily. Now that I've got that on, I'm just going to kind of massage it in. This is really what promotes the hair growth. I probably look crazy right now, but that's okay. Now that I have successfully messed up my do, we will talk about tip number 2. Wow, I am like Dr. Seuss. I am just rhyming up a storm right now. But tip number 2 for when it comes to dry shampoo is, of course, shampooing less, but actually maintaining your hair and blowouts. Your hair naturally isn't meant to be washed every day, but if you're like me and have an oily scalp, it can feel nearly impossible to go a couple days without shampooing because your scalp gets oily and maybe it's dry at the ends. The great thing about dry shampoo is that this can prolong your time between washes and combat the oily scalp. The third tip is actually helping with acne, both scalp acne and facial acne. I know that I get a lot of hairline acne, and we've actually done a video on hairline acne before, which I will link you to. But a lot of hairline acne is caused by a lot of the oil that comes from your hair or products that you use in your hair, such as oils and serums. And for those of you who do get breakouts on your actual scalp, well, think about it. Acne is basically a pore or a follicle of hair that gets infected with a lot of oil and a lot of bacteria. And that can happen on your scalp just like it can happen on your face. And what's great about dry shampoos is that when applied, this can help soak up some of the excess oil. So not only does your hair not look greasy, but it's soaking up the oil that could be causing scalp or hairline acne. The fourth tip is that it does save on water. I don't know about the rest of the world, but California is in a huge drought. We are in such a drought, it is crazy. I know that at least for me, when I do my hair, it takes a minimum of 5 minutes and normally 10 or 15, let's be honest here. And it can take up a lot of water and a lot of time. The very last tip, number 5, is making sure you look great after a workout. I notice that my scalp can feel disgusting and look disgusting. And not all the time do I have time to go home and take a shower. Obviously use like a wet cloth for your face and for your neck and back and stuff, but this is perfect for drying up any sweat that gets along your hairline. So those are my 5 tips to using dry shampoo. I hope that this helped you, and if you haven't experimented with dry shampoo, may I highly suggest it. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Gotta get my Kanye West in there. Also guys, I hope to see you at Generation Beauty. If you'll be there, I'll be there on the 30th and 31st, so definitely come by and say hi, and we'll talk about hair, and we can talk about acne and skin and makeup and just give hugs and have a ton of fun. And if you aren't attending Generation Beauty, or if you don't live in the LA area, be sure to post a comment or tweet me with what area you do live in, and perhaps we can figure out something special and I can see you there sometime soon. So I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Love you guys.